next 48-hour reading. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you have not already. And if you would like a personal reading, you can always reach out to me through my email. All of my information for personal readings is always in my YouTube bio. Or if you want to follow me on TikTok, you can get a live personal reading over there as well. Okay. Um, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, be open to the messages. All of my readings are timeless, okay? So keep that in mind. Um, and this is a general Taurus reading, so it's not just for you, the viewer, it's for whoever resonates with it that has Taurus placements. If you don't know your birth chart, I highly recommend looking it up on astroseek.com, okay? Um, yeah, let's get into your reading, okay? Let's see. Let me move this. This is for the raffle for a chance to win 5 free questions on TikTok. Okay, so if you want a chance to win, April 26th, I'm choosing 2 names. I do this every month, so if we get more engagement here on YouTube, I will bring more Cash App Lives to here. Okay. Um, what's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 48 hours? What is going on for Taurus? Also, Taurus, channel message. Okay, 2 channel messages, but someone could be requesting you to do something. Okay, someone could be friend requesting you on Facebook, or you could be friend requesting somebody on some sort of platform. Um, I would, of course, make sure you know who it is. Okay. Or someone, if you're requesting somebody on some sort of social media, someone may be skeptical about who you are, okay, and what your intentions are. All right, so let's see. Also, some of you guys may be grounding your child or your children, okay, if you do have kids. If you don't, maybe you have a pet that you have to scold or something in the next 48 hours, okay. If you have to scold somebody, even if it's your child or your pet, um, I feel like you're gonna feel bad afterwards though. Like something that you have to do, like as a parent, is gonna make you feel bad. Okay, so let's get into your next 48-hour reading. Taurus placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 48. Some of you guys could be starting a new job, or you're looking for some sort of new stream of income. All right. If you are working on any manifestations, I see those coming through for you in the next 48 hours. Or you could just be working on manifesting, especially if it's anything to do with money. Um, I feel like you're very ambitious right now, Taurus. Okay. I'm hearing in the mood. Okay. You might have a few decisions on what you can do or what you want to do. Okay, so you got options. You could have options when it comes to love, what you want to do tomorrow, what you want to do next week. Okay, so um, I feel like you're free though. Something about you is very free, ambitious. Like, I don't know, it kind of feels like you guys are having like a fresh start. Okay, um, some of you guys maybe are thinking of moving, or when you do move, you will have a fresh start. You'll be very happy with your decision. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're weighing options. Okay. If your intuition is telling you to go a certain way, I would say go that way. Okay. Don't think too much about it. Obviously, use common sense and things like that. But um, if your intuition is telling you, hey, I want to move here, or hey, I should go for this job instead of that one, or if you have job options, say you applied to multiple jobs or something like that, and 5 of them called you back, you know which one you want. Okay. So go for that job. Okay. They called you back. So clearly they're interested. So go for the job that you want. You know, sometimes, and I do want to say sometimes pay is not always better than losing your sanity. Okay, so make sure it's a job that you're going to be able to last at instead of wanting to leave like 2, 3 months in. Okay, so let's see, because you got to, prioritize your mental state too as well. Okay, if you think you can't get a job, or if you think you can't or a certain job, if you feel like you can't do something in the next 48 hours, I feel like you most definitely can. um you're your own blockage. Okay, you might be so in your head in the next 48 hours because You have a lot of decisions to make. You have a lot of options. You have a lot of choices, okay? Like I said, go for the one you want. Use your intuition. You know what you want, Taurus. You know what you want. Don't let anybody try to say, well, maybe you should go for this one. If you don't want to go for that one, you don't have to go for that one. That job, that lover, whoever it is, whatever it is. Okay? Use your intuition, follow your own heart, your own intuition, your gut, okay? Make yourself happy. Don't rely on what somebody else says, okay? Just because, you know, you got to listen to yourself sometimes, okay? Let's see what's going on for Taurus. Yeah, don't second guess your decisions in the next 48. Let's see. Woo. All right, what is going on for Taurus? Make sure to like the video, please, and thank you if you are in here. What's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, next 48. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra or have Libra in your chart. Um, if you have any legal issues or something to do with the justice system, make sure, I want to say, make sure you, I'm hearing tell your side of the story, okay? Obviously, don't lie, but if the judge is asking you, or if anybody in general, doesn't have to be a legal situation, if somebody is asking you what happened, tell them what happened, okay? You don't have to sugarcoat it. You don't have to think about the next person. I feel like a big part of your reading, Taurus, is don't not say something because you don't want to hurt somebody that you love, or don't hold back certain information just because you don't want somebody to get in trouble, but they hurt you. I feel like someone hurt you, someone did you wrong or something like that. I'm also hearing someone's bothering you, okay? So you need to have clear boundaries in the next 48 hours, Taurus. Stop thinking about what the next person thinks, okay? And I know some of you guys are going to be like, I don't care what the next person thinks, but someone in this spread does, okay? Someone in this message or this reading does care what the next person thinks, okay? If you let everybody around you sway your decisions in life, you're never going to live for yourself, okay? So just keep that in mind. And you're not going to be truly happy if you keep going down the path that everyone else wants you to live, okay? I hope that makes sense. Let's see what's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Yeah, this could be something legal. We have the Judgment card, okay? Some of you guys could be 20 years old. Also, something from 2020 could be coming back around, Taurus, especially if it's anything legal. So make sure that I don't know. I don't know if this has something to do with money and the legal system. Make sure your finances are all good, okay? Something from 2020 could be resurfacing. Something that's been at a standstill, okay? It could be a court case. Some of you guys are dealing with the court case from like 5 years ago, and it's finally either wrapping up or something about it's resurfacing, okay? It's coming back, okay? I don't know what that could mean for y'all, but someone's court situation is resurfacing, especially if something has been delayed. You know how COVID had a bunch of, if you had legal stuff during COVID, it was always delayed. It got pushed back, pushed back, pushed back, rescheduled. Okay. So if you've been dealing with a legal situation or a court case that has been pushed back repeatedly, I feel like something is finally going to wrap up. Okay. Some of you guys could be wrapping presents, especially if it's someone's birthday soon. Let's see. I guess it is your birthday soon. People could be wrapping presents for you. Okay. Because it is at the end of April, it's Taurus season. Holy shit. Um, let's see what else is going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Make sure to like the video if you are in here. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are like talking down on yourself or something. Why am I hearing Ice Spice? Okay, and she's a Capricorn. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. Um, I don't like Ice Spice's music. Some of her songs are catchy, but I just think they're kind of like stupid. Okay, that's my opinion. Um, but I was hearing that the song where she's like, "You think you the shit, you not even the fart." Okay, I think that is such a weird line, but people be going crazy to it. Okay. So Taurus, if even if you make music or if you're making something, even if it sounds, if people think it sounds dumb or stupid or whatever, people, there's also a huge group of people who love it. Okay. Like I said, stop caring about what the next person thinks. Okay. Create what you create, put it out there. Some people are going to like it, some people aren't. Okay. So I don't know what that could pertain to. But if you're trying to create something, or if you make music, if you make art, keep in mind, not everybody's going to like everything that you do. Okay. So let's see. You got to live for yourself. You got to live your own life your way, the way you want. Okay. What else is going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Someone also could be trying to come in and get you to forgive them. Okay. So someone wants your forgiveness, Taurus. Someone wants you to allow them back in your energy. Okay. You may be like, when you see this person again, okay, like they irritate you. Okay. Some of you guys could be scrolling through Twitter or X, I guess. Let's see. What's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Next 48. Could be an ex lover that is trying to get you to forgive them. You don't have to forgive anybody if you want to, okay? Y'all can be like Scorpios. I know y'all don't really forgive. You might forget for a little bit, but then if they remind you that you don't like that person, you're gonna get spiteful or petty, okay? Or you're gonna be like, oh, ew, every second you see them. Okay. Um, let's see. Yeah, if you're dealing with like hopefully none of you guys are actually in a domestic violence situation, but if you are, um that could be the court case situation that you're dealing with. And if you're currently in that type of situation, you need to go to the court. You need to go to the cops. You need to call the police, okay? I don't care if your family said, "Oh, we don't call cops around here." Okay, but do you want to die? I'm just being real with y'all, per usual. Okay, but do you want to die? I have to put it that way because some people don't. They're like, "Oh, it's not that bad," or, "I can handle it." Do you want to die though? Do you want to? I'm not trying to scare you, okay, but you need to go get the proper help. You need to call the police. You need to not. Somebody's family or your family could be very much, "Oh, what goes on in this house stays in this house." That's how problems start. That's how trauma gets created. That's how people get, you know, okay, hurt, to say the least. Do what you need to, okay? Stop thinking about what the next. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's clearly a message for you guys, okay? I'm getting a few scenarios here. What else is going on for Taurus? You will recover from something as well, okay? So take that how it resonates. But you will get through something. You will heal, okay? I don't know if some of you guys think you're not going to heal from something, or if something's not fixable. Okay, something is fixable. I'm not talking about this domestic violence situation. I'm talking about like if you're going through health issues, or if you're anything else besides the toxic relationship is fixable. Okay, you should not be trying to keep fixing someone who hurts you, you know. Um, let's see. And, and even if you're not in a domestic violence situation, I've told this to you guys before. You don't have to stay with someone just because they haven't hit you yet. Oh, because they haven't cheated yet. Like, why would I leave them? They haven't really done anything wrong. If you're not happy there, why are you staying? You can leave if you're not happy, okay? So, someone needs to know that. You don't have to be hit or cheated on to leave a relationship, you know? Like, who cares? Who literally cares if why would okay, you know how people say like, "Oh, you can't keep a man," or girls who, down other girls for being in multiple relationships, but a lot of the time, I mean, if that woman has her head on her shoulders the right way, she's not going to stay with somebody who's treating her like trash just to maintain a long-term relationship. Okay? So someone needs to know, just because, like, I don't know, longevity does not mean shit, okay? It doesn't. And just because, I don't know if that's you saying that to somebody or somebody saying that to you. If you've been in multiple relationships or something and you leave every time you're mistreated, that's completely fair. Why would you stay? Like, I don't know. Somebody could be trying to make you feel bad for dating multiple people or leaving as soon as you're mistreated. Okay? If you don't know when to leave, then you're going to end up in abusive situations. Just saying. That's how people end up in situations like that, because they ignored the red flags. They chose to stay, and now they're stuck, or they think they're stuck, or vice versa. You can flip the roles if you need to. Don't make fun of anybody who dates around or who dates multiple people or whatever, okay? Because they're not going to stay with somebody who keeps mistreating them. So yeah, they're going to go to the next person. They're going to leave the person who treats them like trash, and they're going to go to the next person. Why would you stay in a situation that is hurting you or not serving you or not up to your standard? That's stupid. Okay? Somebody needs to know that. So I don't know if that's you, or hopefully it's not you making fun of somebody, because somebody needs to look in the mirror. Okay? You laughing at another woman's tears, you know, karma's real. Okay? You're laughing now. Somebody's laughing now at somebody's relationship or something. And guess where that person's going to probably end up? In the same shit. In the same shit. Okay? So be careful of who you laugh at. I don't care if you're like, I don't care, da 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 da. She deserves it, da 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 da. He deserves it. Okay. Okay. Catch you when you see you when you're codependent on somebody you can't get rid of. Mhm. Somebody needs to, like, watch their mouth, okay? Or watch who they make fun of, like, cuz you're going to be in that same situation. All right? This reading is all right. Somebody needs to know. And somebody has self-love and somebody doesn't. Somebody's holding on to a situation or to a person, and they're like, "Well, I've dated this person for 6 years." That, if you've been hurt, beaten, cheated on for 6 years, what how does that make it better than somebody who dated somebody for a month or two or 6 months or a year, and the relationship was overall good, and then they left when it got bad? Do you see how that doesn't make sense? But just because someone has been in a long-term relationship and being drugged through the mud the whole time, that's not a good relationship. That's not a flex. Longevity means nothing when you're being treated like shit. I've said that many, many times to my whole channel, anyone I've given personal readings. Just because you're with someone for a long time does not mean that it's good. Okay? So somebody needs to know that. Let's see what else is going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I keep hearing that. You can't keep a man. You can't keep a man. That woman doesn't want to be kept, or that man. If you're a man, you don't want to be with someone who's not treating you right, or who keeps cheating on you, or who hits on you, or who, keeps disrespecting you. Okay? Why would you want to be with someone's like annoying? I'm sorry. Someone's annoying with that. I keep hearing it. You can't keep a man. You can't keep a man. Okay? But they're staying with the liar. Someone who never tells them the truth. Someone who stays out all night, doesn't come home for days, doesn't love on them, but you've been with them for 6, 7 years, however long, and you think you got it good just because you smile for the picture. A picture is worth 1,000 words, okay? So, I don't know. Somebody, I hope that's not you, Taurus, but somebody needs to know. Longevity means nothing if you're being treated like shit. Okay? You need to be someone needs to be more like the person who leaves as soon as they're disrespected. Okay? I don't like people like that. Like, that is so annoying. Like, tell me you don't have self-love without telling me you don't have self-love for yourself. Because you think longevity means something when you're being completely disrespected, okay? Somebody could also be getting out of jail if they are in jail. Or if someone's always in and out of jail, yeah, that person could be going back. Okay. What else is going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Someone's partner makes them feel very insecure, but they've been together for so long. So that, that's a flex. No, it's not. No, you're not happy, girl or boy, whoever this is resonating with. Someone also could be a hobosexual, okay? Man or woman. Someone could stay with people for a place to stay, Did I say hobosexual? That's what that is. Yeah. Yeah, someone could be someone who stays with people to just have some stability for a little bit, and then when they break up, or oh god. What the fuck? Who is watching me? What else for Taurus? Someone needs to have a reality check, man or woman. Someone's like delusional about their situation, their relationship. Someone's really delusional. They're miserable. That you know what? I see it now. Someone, because that's what miserable people do. They clown everybody else around them, but if you look at their own personal life and how things are behind closed doors, shit is not sweet. It's actually terrible. And they're hanging on by a thread. Okay, so Taurus, I hope you're not making somebody feel like that. And if not, somebody could be making you feel like you're wrong for leaving, you know, somebody. You're not wrong for leaving somebody. If you're not freaking happy, you're not happy. All right. I also feel like somebody's broke. Somebody's broke. Somebody has no real money. Somebody's with a brokey. Like literally. Somebody. Oh my God. Someone's like refusing to listen to their intuition about their own situation. But then they want to go talk shit about everybody else. Okay. Yeah, someone's moving on though. Okay, you could be traveling. Three of Wands here. You could be traveling in the next 48. And if you want to leave, then leave. Okay, one monkey doesn't stop no show. Okay, Taurus, I hope you're not in a bad situation. But if you are, understand that yes, you can leave. Okay, you don't have to stay stuck. If you got kids, do what you can to get away from somebody abusive. And, you got to actually try. Okay, you can't just say you're going to leave and then stay. All right. And if you got a court case, say tell your story. Okay. I'm also hearing Me Too, that whole Me Too movement or whatever. If you were, I don't know, assaulted or something by someone, even if you're in a relationship, because you know how men sometimes think like, oh, you're my girlfriend, you're my wife, I can have you whenever I want. No, the fuck you can't. That's still rape. Okay. So I don't know why I'm talking about that, but somebody may be going through something like that. It's still a problem. Okay. It's not okay. So tell your side of the story and stop caring about what the next person thinks just because you have love for them. They don't have love for you. Okay. If they did, they wouldn't be disrespecting you like this, or vice versa. I hope you're not disrespecting somebody like that. But if it's flipped, don't get mad at somebody for telling what happened. You know, don't get mad at somebody for telling people what you did. All right? Don't do it in the first place if you're going to have a problem with people hearing about it. Just saying. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you'd like a personal reading for your specific situation or whatever questions you have, make sure to read my YouTube bio. All right? Like the video, please, and thank you. And personal readings are available anytime. You just have to look in my bio. All the information is there. And turnaround time for personal readings is always 24 to 48 hours. I usually get it back to you guys within 24, but it depends on the day, okay? Because I got stuff to do too. So that's what I got for you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe, and I will see